I'm Father Anthony Infante. I'm from the Diocese of Camden, recently ordained priest of about a year and a half. I serve as parochial vicar of the Church of the Incarnation in Mantua, New Jersey. My first encounter of Stephen ministry came through my parents. My father wanted to be a deacon, but it turned out that wasn't where God was leading him. So it ended up being that he found Stephen ministry through the parochial vicar at my home parish. So that he wasn't doing it on his own, he brought my mother involved. Naturally, one spouse brings the other into their experience of prayer and experience of what they do. And so they went for leadership training and then started to bring this to my home parish. When I think about the Stephen minister and the care receiver on a journey, I always think of the road to Emmaus, where the two disciples are walking along on that journey. They're both in a crisis at that time, and when it comes to a care receiver, they're in a crisis. They're looking for Christ at that time. So the value of a Stephen minister is it provides someone with stability in terms of that disciple of Christ or that person from their community who is there for them. But it's not just that person. It's Christ coming through that disciple to that person to enliven their week full of faith, full of love, full of energy, so that they can be those disciples for Christ at that time for the rest of the week and make Christ become more real to them each day. And that draws the person into that relationship with Christ. And that person, that Stephen minister, becomes truly the vessel of Christ to the person they're ministering to. So for a priest today, in this time, each of us is going to be maybe one priest to a parish, and we're going to need more help. A Stephen minister helps in that regard so that the priest can be present but not there. That stability of Christ is there through the Stephen minister, so that if I'm taken up and God needs me someplace else, they're in place to be able to bring Christ to that person. And that's a breath of fresh air and a relief for me for that need to be met.